What's up, drop services? Dylan Sigley here. Today we're going to get into how you can make money online, drop servicing, the #1 strategy for 2020. And I run multiple drop servicing businesses, driving 6 figures, and an education business called the Drop Servicing Blueprint that actually teaches drop servicing. So today you're going to get the real strategies and tactics working out there right now. And just to show you guys that I know what I'm talking about, these are the types of sales that we're able to generate in drop servicing. So let's jump into it, shall we? So in this video, I'm going to show you the entire system that gets me sales like that one there on autopilot. And make sure you have a journal ready just like this one here so you can take notes and actually implement this information because this is going to be a good one. Now, before we get into the video, make sure you like the video before you watch it because of course you're going to think it's great, or dislike it if you think it's going to be terrible. And hit the big red juicy subscribe button and the notification bell so when I release more drop servicing strategies, tactics and tutorials, you'll get notified. And as we go through the video, make sure you comment below any questions that come up at all, and I'll personally answer all your questions in an upcoming video. So in the previous video, I broke down for you all the steps in theory around what actually allows me to get clients effortlessly in my drop servicing business, and has done so for almost 5 years now. But I also want you guys to understand every piece of the system, because the thing is, if you don't have a system like this implemented in your business, you're leaving a ton of money on the table and you're letting your competitors literally steal your customers away from you, which is pretty insane if you ask me, right? So the reason for all this, all these sales come from making offers. And if you don't make the offer to the right person, the right number of times, in the right ways, and the right places, you're not going to get as many sales as you could. It makes sense, right? So what is the ideal strategy for getting drop servicing clients in 2020? Well, first of all, it's best to start off with a free method like cold email, right? So you don't have to spend any money to get your first sales, and then you can scale up with other paid methods later on. So for cold email, you're going to need a source of leads and a way to email that source of leads. So what's the best place to source those leads? Well, you have hundreds of directories online where potential clients get together, such as Yelp and multiple huge social media platforms where potential clients congregate, like LinkedIn. So you could start there as your source of leads. Now, you might hire a VA to generate email addresses from those sources, or you could do it yourself. You could build a potential list of prospects interested in your service. But not only will you generate the email, you'll also take their number down and connect with them on LinkedIn, or send your offer over in mail. Rather than just sending one email to that person, you could send 5 emails, one every 7 to 30 days, and you're going to be 5 times more likely to get a reply, right? Or at least more likely. And will that annoy them? Well, it could, but as long as you follow the rules, you're good to go. One of the keys is always to give the contact an opt-out option, and you might automate this email sending via a platform like Woodpecker to send the 5 follow-ups. So then you've increased your conversion rates by doing this. Then by sending like 1 email, for example, right? So you're going to send 5 emails from different angles, and you're going to be much more likely to get results. And make sure you're following any pertinent laws regarding cold email where you're from. But next, you're going to need another arsenal to your method of emailing your offer. These are going to be having people calling, right? So make sure you have 5 different email templates to put your offer out there in different ways, and you can increase your conversion rate even more, like 50%, by having an appointment setter cold call these potential clients. So now not only are you going to be emailing potential clients and following up with them 5 times, you're also going to be calling these potential clients and following up with them a few times as well. So you're going to be hitting your potential clients from even more angles. And once you're both emailing and calling these potential clients, you can also be hitting them up from another initial angle too, which is social media. For example here, we're using LinkedIn, so you could follow up with them on LinkedIn by sending an in-mail message, and maybe even send them an in-mail 5 times as well. Now, instead of sending your offer 1 time, you're going to be sending an email, you're calling and reaching out on social media multiple times. And if you do it in the right way, you won't be annoying your prospective client. Some might be right, but you're going to be massively increasing your conversion rates by doing it like this. But that's just stage one. The next stage is increasing your conversion rates after they reply positively, right? They let you know they're interested in your offer and now they're a lead. What most people do at this stage is maybe they reply once and then never follow up again. And that's absolutely insane. You're leaving so much money on the table by not following up, and it's really just pure laziness. Now that you've got someone positively responding to your message, it's time to follow up with them again, multiple times over email, multiple angles, multiple times over the phone from different angles, and multiple times over social media from different angles. So you might have 5 emails you send out over a 2-week period to follow up with them and get them to the next stage of sales process, and then you can have appointment setters call them multiple times over that period to set the appointment, and you're still following up with them over social media at the same time. Okay, so now you've got a fully built out system for the top of the funnel, hitting them from email, social media, and over the phone. And once they're interested, you're hitting them from multiple times over email, social media, and the phone once again. That's going to massively increase the conversion rate of people that don't know about you to people interested in your service becoming paying customers. You're going to get a lot more potential clients setting up phone calls with this system, but there's still one final piece. The third thing you need here is the follow-up with those who get on a call with your sales team but they don't buy right away, because not everyone is going to buy from you in a period of 2 weeks. From hearing about your service, hearing about your company, hearing about you, the follow-up doesn't stop here, guys. You should have retargeting campaigns on Google and Facebook's ad networks, which you can target lists of potential clients who visited your website, and they can reach 90% of internet users over these platforms. So you could have ads once again coming from different angles, warming up potential clients over many months. Next, you should be adding interested leads on the social media networks and posting at least once a week so you can stay on top of their mind and remind them why they need your service and they need to work with you. This is a very powerful and important tool in your arsenal, guys. And then the third piece of your long-term follow-up system is going to be your email newsletter. So everyone likes to think email is dead, but it's really not. And business people are glued to their email all day long. So you should have a weekly newsletter blasting out valuable content laced with offers to your potential client list week after week, and that will increase your conversion rate even more. So if you have these 3 things in place, you're going to be able to follow up over a much longer period of weeks than months. I've even had sales close years after entering the funnel because of the consistent messaging going out, but the key is to make it quality and high quantity. So to summarize here, guys, first of all, at the top of your funnel where you're getting people that have never heard of you or your service getting interested, you need to be hitting them up over email, social media, and appointment setters, calling them at least 5 times. And then once they're replying that they're interested, well, once again, you should be hitting them up, following up with them over email, calling, and social media at least 5 times. And then finally, once they've actually gotten on a call with your salesperson, maybe they haven't bought right away, you should still be following up with retargeting campaigns on social media by posting at least once a week, and then also email newsletters with different offers and piece of value that's going to build that relationship with them. Because the more goodwill you build with your potential customers, the more likely they are to buy with you in the long term. They have to know, like, and trust you, and that's a really important thing you need to have implemented. But remember, at the end of the day, the more times you touch base with your potential clients, the more likely they're going to be to buy. So implement this system and you'll be good to go. So that's the video. Hopefully today you learned something that you can actually implement in your business. And once again, subscribe, notification bell, and comment below with any questions you have. Like and dislike the video. Until next time.